broadcast is live. At the end of the game, go back to the stream button, end all streams will appear, click on end stream. Okay? Good deal. I'm gonna. See a little better. Move as many obstacles as you can. I can't hear anything. Let's see if you got anything. We have input. Yeah, we got input down. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
See if you can hear me on this here. We want to welcome you to today's game between the Tupelo Tigers and Latta Panthers. Today on the hill we have Harley Davidson from Tupelo. Can you hear anything? You can hear me talking?
It's very delayed, but I can hear you.
Okay, now I need to get the game changer here. I need, who are we going to get to move the camera?
I will.
Oh, okay. Up to bat for Latta is number 6. First pitch pitch from Davidson is a ball outside. Second pitch is low inside. Davison's pitch for a strike. Counts 2-1. Foul ball. Count remains 2-1. Defensively for the Tupelo Tigers, we have Peyton Bills at first, Davin Weller at second, Bentley Mills at short, Cody Arrington at third. Half swing, check swing. Davidson to Bills for the first out. In the outfield, we have left field is Hunter Davis, Colton Moreland center, and Taysom Lee right. Tupelo has one out. Presley's at bat for Latta. Oh, okay. Tupelo has 2 outs. Fanatin's at bat. Counts 1-1. Strike 2. 2 outs. Counts 1-2. Harley gets bent and swinging for a third strike. 3 up, 3 down. End of the first half. Scores 0-0. Davidson had 14 pitches that inning. Up to bat for the Tupelo Tigers will be Cody Arrington, Peyton Bills, and Ty Borland. We have Coach Rhett walking his way over to first base. Side note this week, starting Thursday, Tupelo will play Batiste at 2 o'clock in regionals at Red Oak. Tupelo will play Batiste at 2 o'clock on Thursday at Red Oak to begin our regional tournament. We invite everybody to come out and support our Tupelo Tigers at this event. Up to bat, Arrington. Arrington wants you to strike one, go by. Arrington is a sophomore. Curveball for strike two from Cray. Outside, counts 1 and 2. Counts 2-2. We have full count. Arrington's choking up, guarding the plate here. Arrington's battled back from an 0-2 count to now full. Arrington drives one to left field, which is caught in the air by Strong. Defensively for the Latta Panthers, you have catching Presley, Godwin at first, Schroeder at second, Van Natten at third, Alany at short, Strong at left, Hamilton at center, and Kiker in right field. Up to bat now is Bentley Bills. Bills drives one to right field. 3 hops to wall. Bentley into second for a double. Have one out. And up to bat is Ty Borland. Bills gets the lead off second. Gray delivers. Curveball outside. Count on 1, or 1-0, sorry. Gray delivers. Low and outside. Catcher does a great job of blocking it. Presley walks out to talk to Cray. Apparently they got crossways on the pitch. Borland steps back into the box. 2-0 count, 1 out. Bills at second. Gray delivers. Outside. 3-0 count. Oh. Borland takes a swing and drives it foul down the right field line. Count 3-1. Second and short, in and out. Delivery. Another foul ball down the right field line. It's out of play. Full count. Bentley Bills still on second base with one out. High outside for ball four. Bills advances to third on the overthrow. Borland takes first base. Now we have runners at first and second. One out. Latta brings in a third base in on the edges. Keeping the shortstop and second base at double play depth. Holding on Borland. We have Harley Davidson at bat, the pitcher. Davidson swings at first pitch, fouls it off out to the right side, out of play. Count 0-1. Davidson needs to help himself out here with a base hit to score. Cray throws the ball over to first to keep Borland honest. Borland takes the same lead. Bills is on third. Davidson swings at strike two, up and out of the strike zone. Davidson chokes up a little bit, being down 0-2. Just needs to put the ball in play here. Curve ball for strike three. Davidson looking 2 down. Up to bats, Taysom Meek. Borland on first, Bentley Bills on second, 2 outs. Quick throw over to first. Borland back safe. Meek swings to strike one, up and inside. Count 0-1. Curveball misses just inside. Two outs, runners at first and third. Meek with strike two. Meek's down in the count, 1-2. Gray trying to trick the pitchers, or the runners. We're faking the third and first. However, Borland and Bills will not fake out. Another curveball inside. Borland still second with ease. Borland has great wheels and was able to steal second base. Meek, 2-2, 2 outs. Base hit, possibly scores 2 here. Meek goes down swinging for strike 3 and out number 3. Into 1. Had 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 stolen base, 1 wild pitch. Again, the boys will be playing regionals at Red Oak Thursday. Their first game will be 2 o'clock against Batiste. Softball will be playing Thursday at Roth at 2 o'clock against, I think it's Lakiba. It's a nice day with quite a bit of fans from Latta and Tupelo here watching this game. Great day to play baseball. We have Coach Red here warming up Davidson as Borland gets on his catching gear. Red doing a great job of help warming up. Again, after one, we are still tied up 0-0. Up for Latta is Hamilton, Cray, and Williams. Hamilton is number 22, batting from the left side. Harrington comes in on the grass at third. Peyton Bilski's back at first. First pitch swinging. Count 0-1. Second pitch is ball. Count 1-1. A little bit outside. Counts now 2-1. Davis is going to have to battle back here to try to get a strikeout. Pitch is a little bit low and outside. Counts 2-1. Swinging, we've got counts now 2-2. Ball 4. Hamilton advances to first on the walk. No outs, runner at first. Batter's now Cray. Davidson delivers a little bit down. Borland does a good job keeping the ball in front of him. Hamilton stays at first. Davidson out of the stretch. Delivers. Nice strike on the outside corner. Counts 1-1. Borland does a good job of framing that pitch to get the call to strike. Davidson throws over to first to keep Hamilton honest. Runner goes. Borland with the throw and gets him. Borland throws a rocket to second to get Hamilton out on his steal attempt. 1 out. Counts 1-2. Cray Gray fights off an outside pitch to stay alive. Foul ball. Gray hits the ball to second. Weller, after bobbling the ball, is able to throw Gray out at first. Weller did a great job of staying with the play and making a quick throw. 2 outs. First pitch down and in for a ball. Williams at bat. 2 outs. Strike and inside corner. Count 1-1. A little down and outside there for ball 2. Count 2-1. Swing and hit to shortstop. Bills fields the ball clean. Oh, throws a little high inside. Pulling his brother Peyton Bills off first. Runner is safe on the air. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bills with a throwing error, allowing the runner to be safe. Davidson throws down and in for ball 1. Kiker at bat. Pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 outs, runner at first. 2-0 count to Kiker. Three-0. Down and away. Strike. Count 3-1 to Kiker. Ball 4 down in the dirt. Kiker advances to first, moves Williams over to second. Runners at first and second. 2 out. Davidson, wild pitch, advances the runners to third and second. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Davison in a little jam here. He's going to get a strikeout here or a ground out. Throws strike now, counts 1-1. Ball 2. Count 2-1. No one's hoping the runner's on at second or third. Line drive up the middle. He's going to score 1. And here comes second one and safe. Schroeder with 2 RBI single right there. Score is now 0-2. Latta. Tigers still have 2 outs. Got a runner at first. Strong at bat. Fake bunts, pulled it back. Ball outside. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second, or first, I mean. Fordham with a call. Davidson delivers for strike 2. Davidson up on strong right here. 1 and 2 count. Davidson needs to come back with a strike 3 here to get out of the inning. Gets it in on the handle. Arrington throws across the diamond to Peyton Bills for out number 3. After 2, Latta 2, Tupelo 0. Had 1 hit, 2 RBIs in that inning. All right, we're going to the bottom of the second. The Tigers down 2-0. Have Peyton Bills up to bat, Davin Willer and Hunter Davidson to follow. While we're waiting here, we want to thank the Country Store for donating breakfast to both our baseball and softball teams Thursday morning as they get ready to go play in the regional tournament. We want to thank the Country Store for donating the food and the Booster Club for arranging everything. Peyton Bills in. First pitch is strike. Bills watches the ball go up and away for ball 1. Count 1-1. Bills fouls off. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Bills takes a curveball, pulls it down the first baseline for a foul. Count remains 1-2. Bills calls for time, steps out. Oh, Bills. Check swings for strike 3 on a pitch up and in. 1 out. Weller steps in. First pitch ball. swings for strike one, counts 1-1, one out. Latta winning by 2-0. Weller swings for strike two, count 1-2. Weller watches ball two go by. Weller with a good eye watching ball three go down in the dirt. Full count. Ball four, wild pitch here. Weller running down the first base line. We got one out. Hunter Davidson up to bat. Davin Weller on first. Miss Ingram's focusing the camera in for a better angle here. Hunter steps into the box. Weller takes a lead on first. Pitcher throws over to keep him honest. Weller's back with ease. First pitch down in the dirt, ball one. Catcher does a great job of blocking it, keeping it in front of him, keeping Weller at first. Davidson steps back into the box. Count 1-0. Weller with the lead. Oh, hit. Hunter is hit by a pitch. Hunter Davidson goes to first. Hit by a pitch here. Moving Weller to second. We have runners at first and second. One out. Colton Borland up to bat. Davidson takes a breather at first, working out his arm where he got hit in the elbow. Latta brings in the third baseman up on the grass, looking for a possible bunt situation here with one out. Pitcher steps off, keeping Weller honest over the second. Nobody's holding Hunter Davidson on at first. Weller moves, squares around. Borland with a bunt, lays down a great bunt, moving runners over. Great sacrifice bunt by Borland to move and advance the runners to third and second. Top of the lineup steps up with Carrington. Two outs, runners in scoring positions. Ball one, two outs. Small delay here. We have softball coming out onto the field. Pitcher's in his windup here. Davidson with a good lead at second since he's not being held on. Weller the same. Pitcher throws down in the dirt for ball two. We have time. Coach is going out to the mound to speak to the pitcher. do want to appreciate everybody for showing up, practicing social distancing rules, and trying to keep everybody safe while we're at the ball game here. Um, as you can tell, the Latta coach, he has a neck gaiter on as he's at the mound speaking to his players. Okay, looks like we're ready to get back into play here after the small conference meeting of the minds here, and we're ready to go. Arrington steps back in the box, 2 outs, 2-0 count. Base hit scores 2 here. Arrington with a drive up into the right or left center gap. Weller scores with ease. Hunter scores with ease. Arrington delivers with a 2-out single. Scores now tied up at 2-2. Stepping into the batter's box is Bentley Bills. Arrington with the lead. Pops off. Again, 2 outs. Runner on first. Bills at the plate. Bills leaves the ball up. However, the ump calls it a strike. Counts now 1-1. Pitch looked a little bit too high and outside, but ump calls it a strike, so it's a strike. Bill swings for strike 2. Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. Runner at first. Arrington. Arrington gets a good lead off over at first. Pitcher steps off. Arrington walks back over the bag. Bills with a good eye, leaving it down and away. Pitch for a count of 2-2. 2 outs. Runner at first. Runner goes. Arrington is safe. Slides underneath the tag. Gets a little dirty. Full count, 2 outs. Possible scoring situation with Arrington speeds. Bill hits in the gap. Looks like he puts it in the left field. Arrington's held up at third. Bills moves the runner over with a single. Now we have runners on the corners. Bills at first, Arrington at third. Catcher Borland up to bat. Base hit scores here. Tigers looking to take the lead here. Davidson on deck with Meek in the hole. Bills with the lead over on first. Pitcher throws over, keep him honest. Bills with another lead, a step bigger this time. Borland with a good eye, leaving the ball up and away for ball 1. Delivery. Ball outside. Count 2-0. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Tigers trying to take advantage here and get a little bit of a rally with 2 outs. Borland swings, pops it foul. Count now 2-1 with 2 outs. Borland fouls another pitch off. Even the count at 2-2. 2 outs, runners at the corner. Pitcher seems to be worried about Bills over at first. Count 2-2 to Borland. Bills with a lead at first. Borland fouls off another pitch. Keeps battling right here. Counts 2-2. Latta pitcher Van Atten in the stretch. Delivers. Oh, Borland takes the curveball right back up to the scoring Arrington. Tigers take the lead now, 3-2. Borland with a clutch hit right there with 2 outs. Count 2-2. Scores Arrington and advances Bills to second. Looks like we have a pitching change here. Goodwin coming in to pitch now. As he warms up, we want to thank all of our fans for showing their support coming out on this nice day. We want to thank the Latta fans for coming over and showing sportsmanship here. Up to bat will be Davidson, looking to extend the lead to help himself out as he's the pitcher for Tupelo at this point in time. We're going to have Peyton Bills at second, Ty Borland at first. When Goodwin is warm and gets ready to step up and deliver the first pitch. The Tigers looking to extend their 2-out rally here in the bottom of the second. They were taking the lead here on a couple of hits. We have Davidson up to bat. We'll have Meek on deck and Peyton Bills in the hole. As Ms. Ingram zooms in on the scoreboard, you can see all the state champion appearances and championships there. We're hoping to add another one there this year, coming off of a state tournament appearance last fall, and possibly had an appearance that was derailed by COVID. Goodwin steps up. He's trying to stop the bleeding here and get Latta out of the inning. Hunter or Harley Davidson swings on the first pitch down in the dirt. Runners advance. Davidson is down 0-1. 2 outs. Needing to get a hit here to extend the lead. Davidson lays off the pitch down in the dirt this time to even the count at 1-1. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Davidson swings at a pitch outside. Would have been a ball. Davidson down 1-2 now with 2 outs. Needs to battle here to stay alive. Goodwin ready to deliver. Davidson swings. Hits a blooper in between short and center field to score Bills. Borland advances to third. Harley Davidson helping himself out there, extending the lead to 4-2. Goodwin throwing over to keep Harley Davidson close. We got Taysom Meek at bat. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Meek out in front. Swinging with a ball or strike one. Curveball in for strike two. Meek down 0-2 right here. 2 outs. Runners at first and third. Goodwin tries to get Meek to chase the ball low and away. Meek does a great job of staying off of it. Again, we have a stoppage in play due to a softball coming out onto the field. Meekin steps into the box. Goodwin ready to deliver. Goodwin here tries to fake out our runners, but they're able to get back with ease. Again, we got runners at first and third, 2 outs. Meek at bat, count 1-2. Curveball misses down in the dirt. Count even now, 2-2. 2 outs. Goodwin delivers. Ball 3 outside. Full count. 2 outs. Runner at first will be moving on the pitch. Meek rolls over top of his pitch, fouling it off. Count still 3-2, 2 outs. Mason swings at the ball in the outside corner. Hit right back to the pitcher Goodwin, who throws it over the first base for an easy out. After 2, scores 4-2 Tupelo Tigers. Most of the damage done with 2 outs. As we go in between innings, we want to thank our scorekeeper, Daryl Weller. Daryl has been keeping score for the Tupelo Tigers for 40 plus years, has rarely missed, has been one of our most dependable people, and one of the biggest supporters of the Tupelo Tigers. And we want to thank Daryl Weller for keeping scoreboard today and for 40 plus years. As we enter the 3rd inning, Davidson comes back out. He will stay on the mound. We do have a lineup change in left field. Colby Hamer comes in for Hunter Davidson in left field. The rest of the lineup remains the same. Bat for Latta will be Strong. Call time by the ump. Oh, ball hit up the middle. Bentley Bills could not handle it. Strong advances to first. Strong on first base. Base hit. Presley at bat for Latta. No outs. Davidson with a quick pitch over to first to keep Strong honest. Presley's stepped out of the box, gets signed from his coach, steps back in now, is ready to go. Count 1-0. Ball up and in for ball 2. Davidson's thrown 44 pitches so far. Last time up, Presley with his out. And Davidson with a quick pitch over to first, keeping Strong honest. Ball down and away. Davidson comes set. Throws ball 4. Presley takes first and moves over Strong to second. Quick update on the softball game. In the 5th inning, It looks like Tupelo Lady Tigers are 6, Tushka Tigers are 1. Okay, no outs, runners at first and second with Alney up to bat. Davison with the first pitch strike. Got a strike here. Alney down 0-2, no outs. Davison tries to get Allen to chase a pitch up and away. Ball 1, count 1-2. Runners at first and second, no outs. Top of the third. Score is 4-2, Tupelo. Wild pitch. Borland throws down to third. We got a runner in a pickle. Bills lost the ball in the sun. Unable to make the catch. Runner advances to third. Looks like the ball may have hit Bills in the face. Does a good job of recovering and picking the ball back up. Unfortunately, the runner advances to third, so we have runners at first and third, no outs. Even count at 2-2. Allen at bat. Allen fouls the ball off to stay alive. Davidson now is at 52 pitches. Quick update on the softball game. Score is now 10-1. With 1 out, and it looks like they're in scoring position. Davidson with a quick move. Close play at first. Runner, unfortunately, is safe. Allen fouls off another pitch to stay alive. Allen with a hit. Looks like it's going to be in the gap. Borland chases it down for catching and out. Runner at third tags and scores. Allen with a deep out RBI. Borland does a good job of tracking the ball down. Runner at first stays, does not advance. So we have runners at first. 1 out. Bennett at bat. Bennett calls time. Davidson will strike. Natton with the drive. The center, over the top of Borland. Hits the wall. Borland throws the ball in to Bills. Runners advance to third on the double by Van Natten. Colton Borland does a good job of getting the ball in quick to keep the runner from scoring. One out, runners at second and third. Hamilton at bat. Hamilton fouls the ball off. Hamilton fouls off another ball. Counts 0-2. One out. Runners at second and third. Davidson up. Counts 1-2. Couldn't get him to chase the high fastball. Hamilton works to count even, 2-2. Hamilton grounds to third. Arrington throws to first to Peyton Mills for the out. Runners stay. 2 outs now. See if Davidson can get out of this inning without allowing a score. Good one at bat. Takes a strike right there for a 1 count. Pitch down in the dirt for 1-1 count. Good one with a drive to the left field. It falls in. 2-run score. Ties the ball game at 4. Davidson unable to get out of the inning without allowing runs to tie up. See if we can get out of the inning here without letting the Latta take the lead. Davidson comes out strong with the first pitch strike. Runner on first takes the lead. Gray with a line drive to the second baseman. Weller with an easy snag for out number 3. Going into the bottom of the third inning, we're tied at 4-4. Up to bat will be Peyton Bills with Davin Weller on deck and newly inserted Kobe Hammer in the hole. Goodwin stays on the mound for the Latta Panthers. I do apologize, I missed a run. Latta did take the lead in that inning, and it's 5-4. Bills up to bat. Bills watches the ball down in the dirt. We do invite you out tonight. Is senior night for both the softball and the baseball. We'll be honoring those seniors after the ball game tonight. If you want to come out and show your appreciation for them, we greatly appreciate it. Counts now 2-1. Bill steps back into the plate. Bills fouls off the ball. Looks like I'm now being joined by Mr. Britt, who's going to take over for me as I coach the softball game here. He will finish out this game and be your play-by-play from here on out. How you doing, Mr. Britt?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. Ground ball to third baseman. Throws over to first for the out.
One out, bottom third. Brings it to the plate, Davin Weller. Takes first pitch for a ball. Davin, one of the 4 freshmen that play, considerable amount for the Tigers this year. It's ground ball to third, fielded cleanly. Fires across, retires Weller. Second out of the inning. To the plate, number 23, Hunter Davidson. Here's the pitch. Fastball in, ball 1. Both these teams playing today in preparation for the OSSAA playoffs that begin Thursday, the regional tournaments. Davidson takes ball 2 in the dirt. So Davidson with the 2-0 count here. 2 outs, good hitters count. Takes fastball, makes count 2-1. Tigers will be traveling to Red Oak for the regional tournament, where Latta will be going to Fort Cobb. Breaking ball left up, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 fastball over. Makes it count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And here's full count pitch. Fastball over the inner part of the plate, called strike 3. That will retire the Tigers. After 3 complete, Latta leads 5-4. As you can probably tell from the sound, we have a nice strong north wind blowing in, which if you're a pitcher, that's what you like, especially if you're a bad one like I was. And we're back after that commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. This inning brought to you by Delta Airlines. Delta, fly with the pros. Kathy Ingram speaks very highly of Delta. Again, this presentation is through Squirtle. New pitcher on the mound, the freshman, Tayson Meek. Tayson has the sign. Here's the pitch, fastball, fouled back. 0-1 is the count. Tayson, another freshman, has a good arm. Big, strong kid, especially for a freshman. Got the sign that he likes, comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the plate, evens count 1-1. Fastball up, out of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. In regional play this Thursday, Tupelo will be playing in the first round of the regional tournament, the Baptiste Panthers from McCurtain County. That pitch is over, called strike 2, makes count 2-2. Whereas Latta will be playing host Fort Cobb Broxton. Breaking ball, tapped out in front of the plate, fielded by Meek, has to hurry. The runner just beat the throw. Good effort by Meek. Latta Panther was hustling down the line, made it such a tough play. Ball wasn't hit very hard, tapped out in front of the plate. Good play by Meek, did all he could. So we've got a runner at first, no one out after an infield single. Meek comes set. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt down the third base line. Fielded by Beals across the diamond. Retires the runner on a sacrifice bunt. 5-3. 1 out, and that will move the runner into scoring position at second. I apologize for Mr. Black leaving. I'm the best they could get on short notice. First pitch fastball up, taken. So we've got a runner in scoring position. Here in the top of the fourth. Meek gets a sign that he likes, comes set. Here's a pitch. Fastball is popped up with this wind, way foul. On a normal day, we might have had a play at that one, but with the north wind, it pushed it far out of play. Evens count at 1-1. Meek has the one that he likes, comes set, checks the runner. Breaking ball. Hit him on the legs. We have a hit by pitch. We'll put runners at first and second. 1 out. Brings up for Latta number 25. First, second, 1 out. Runner leads off second. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball away. Start the count. 1-0. And typically in high school baseball, when the pitcher falls behind with a breaking count early, more times than not, you're going to get a fastball on the next pitch. And fastball up. Gets away from the catcher. Allows the runners both to move up a base. Now, 2 runners in scoring position. Second and third, 1 out. Again, 2-0 is the count, known in baseball as a hitter's count, as you're ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. Typically, again, a fastball count. Here's a pitch, fastball, down and away, 3-0. Three-oh's the count. Here's pitch, fastball, taken, strike 1. Again, 3-1 a good, hitter's count. Here's a pitch, fastball up, taken for ball 4. That will load the bases with 1 out. Brings up for Latta number 16. Bases loaded. Panthers here. Here's first pitch, fastball. Taken over the outside corner, called strike 1. Now he's got the sign from the catcher, kicks, fires. Fastball driven the other way on the ground for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes the throw to the infield, cut off, and another run scores. Panthers plate 2 on an RBI single. That brings the score to 7-4, Latta. We have runners at first and second and 1 out. Brings up for Latta number 22. 22 swinging from the left side of the plate today. Takes first pitch fastball up and away, ball 1. Runners take the lead. Inching off second. Here's the pitch, fastball away, taken for ball 2, 2-0. First baseman playing in front of the runner, chance of a double play. 2-0 pitch is taken over the corner, called strike 1. Brings the count to 2-1. Both runners off, pitcher comes set. Kicks, here's the pitch, fastball fouled away. Foul ball will even the count, 2-2. Pretty good, well-located fastball right there, down and away. Hitter actually had a really good approach at that, tried to drive it the other way, was just unable to keep it fair. Typically 2-2, you want your throw your best pitch right here, whatever it is. Went with a fastball, missed up and away, brings the count full. Sometimes 3-2 is a good time to put runners in motion. We'll see if we have anyone moving here on this pitch. Here's the pitch, runners stay put. Fastball taken away. Ball 4, that will load the bases. Bringing up for the Panthers, number 8. Number 8, big, strong, right-handed kid here. Runners take their lead off. Here's the pitch. Fastball back up the middle, fielded by the pitcher, throws home for 1. And no play at first. Looks like the pitcher got caught in between, might have been a little unsure of exactly where to throw the baseball. I think he was thinking throw it to first, then realized he had a chance for a 1-2-3 double play, and by the time he regrouped, threw the ball to the plate. It was too late to get the trail runner at first, but did save a run, cut the runner off there. 2 outs, Latta still with a 7-4 lead. First pitch is fastball, fouled away. 0-1. Number 12 for Latta, also batting from the left side here. It's a pitch, ground ball to first, fielded by Borland. Borland will win the race to the bag for the 3rd out. That retires the side. Panthers score 2 that inning on an RBI single to right, bringing the count of this ball game, Latta 7, Tupelo 4, with Tupelo coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, these games are played as a tune-up to go into the postseason. To stay sharp, let pitchers throw, see some live pitching, obviously field the ball off bat. As 2 teams from each regional will advance to the state tournament. This time of year was always fun. Both as a player and as a former coach, really enjoyed this time of year. Really got the juices going. And the Tigers will come to play here. It looks like they'll be led off by a 9-hole, Colton Borland, followed by leadoff hitter Cody Arrington. This inning brought to you by Ingram's Bed and Breakfast in the Burr Valley area. Next time you're in the Burr Valley area, check out Ingram's Bed and Breakfast. Well, Tigers down by 3 here. Freshman Colton Borland will lead off the inning. Colton, very good athlete, plays center field. Also plays basketball. Here's the first pitch. Fastball up, probably out of the zone. Borland a little bit too aggressive right there. Probably chased one just a little bit up. Puts him in the hole here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Virtually the same pitch, up and in. Borland, a little more discipline right there. Lays off that to even the count, 1-1. On days like today with that wind blowing in, pitcher likes to throw the high fastball. They want you to hit it. It's not going to go very far, and the wind will hold it up. Another high fastball. Driven down the right field line, just foul, probably by inches. This Borland behind in the count, 1-2. And that ball honestly was not foul by much. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Fastball, popped up, out of play, foul over the first base dugout. So far through 4 pitches, Borland's seen nothing but fastballs, which hitting in the 9-hole is not atypical. Pitchers tend to challenge 9-hole hitters. On 1-2, we go breaking ball here. Looked like a slider, left it up. Didn't quite finish that pitch. Brings the count 2-2. Pitcher for Latta has a sign. Kicks and fires. Fastball up out of the plate. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Borland had a hard time laying off the high fastball that at bat. And kind of like as they say in the movie A League of Their Own, can't hit it, can't lay off it. Back to the top of the order here, number 7, Cody Arrington. Takes first pitch away, ball 1. Got time, called by the catcher. Looks like that ball may have handcuffed him a little bit. Won't call time, take just a minute. Regroup, talk to his pitcher. Give his hand a moment to get the feeling back in it. Sometimes when you reach across your body with that catcher's mitt, ball hits that thumb, it's a pretty unpleasant feeling. Now we're back to live action here. Arrington to the plate, 1-0 count. Second pitch taken, over. 1-1. That was a well-located fastball right there by the pitcher from Latta. That ball was down and away. That's where pitchers like to live with fastball. Went back down there maybe just a little bit further. Did not get the call there. Makes the count 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball up and in. Fouled straight back. Evens the count at 2. Here's your 2-2 pitch. Fastball in. Gonna load the, make the count full, excuse me. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch. Fouled straight back. Count will remain 3-2. Arrington stands in, 3-2 pitch, here it is. Fastball in the dirt, taken, ball 4. Will be a 1-out walk. Brings to the plate senior, number 14, Bentley Bills. Bills, a senior right-hand pitcher, plays short, plays third. Hits from the left side of the plate. Arrington off at first. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Over the outside corner, taken, called strike 1. Pitcher set. Comes to the plate with a breaking ball and a beauty. Taken for strike 2. Nice 0-1 breaking ball right there to give the pitcher the leverage here. An 0-2 count. Now he can go almost anywhere he wants. Looks like the catcher's going away. Fastball away. Slap foul to remain alive. Count remains 0-2. Oh-2 count. Pitchers count because you can go almost anywhere. You can go high fastball, fastball out, fastball up and in, breaking ball or off speed down. Looks like we're going off the plate here. Fastball taken away. Makes count 1-2. This might be a time he tries to come back with that backdoor breaking ball. We'll see where he goes. 1-2 pitch. Looks like it was breaking ball, but he left it up. His catcher had to come out of his crouch at the top and catch that. Otherwise, goes to the backstop, allowing Arrington to move to second. Catcher made a nice play keeping that ball in front of him. 2-2. One away. Arrington off at first. Fastball taken at the letters. Makes the count full, 3-2. We'll see if Coach Weller's will try to put something on here, maybe put a guy in motion, open up a hole. Try to get something going here with one out. Wouldn't be a true hit and run. Arrington off is not going. Fastball taken up. That's going to be a walk. That's going to put runners at first and second with one out. Brings up senior number 6, Ty Borland. Borland, a third baseman, first baseman, kind of a corner guy. He'll catch and pitch also. Borland handles the bat well. Typically doesn't get out on his front foot and get full too much. Likes to stay behind the baseball, as they say, and hit the ball up the middle to the right side. Borland asked for time given. So no pitch there, we had time. Hitters will do that as they stand in the box and get prepared and get ready. Hitters don't like to stand there too long, as, well, baseball players sometimes think too much. When you get to thinking too much, you can't react. So he asked for time right there so he can reset, not to stand in the box too long. Here's the nothing pitch. Fastball away, taken 1-0. Again, we will be having a senior night ceremony following this evening's game. Immediately thereafter, to honor our senior baseball athletes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball up. Brings the count 2-0. And we've got time as we're going to have a mound visit by Coach Eddie Collins from Latta. Coach Collins just recently surpassed the national baseball all-time win record. I'd like to congratulate Coach Collins on that. That is an amazing milestone. One, of longevity, and two, that he has done a very good job over many, many years.
You're pretty close to his record too, aren't you, Coach Britt?
No, sir. I am about 1,700 wins behind him.
Oh, I thought you was only about 5 or 6 games behind you.
Well, I was lucky enough we won a few ball games, but I'm not even in his stratosphere, Mr. Black.
Oh, okay. Just to let you know that girls won 12-1 a while ago. They still are playing a couple extra innings to get tuned up for Thursday's game.
I watched some of the girls' game. Looked like they were playing well defensively, pitching it, put the ball in play. When I was there, they had about probably a 6 or 7 run outburst in one inning. Looked really good. Proud for the girls this year.
Yes, very lucky to be going into district strong, led by Davis Slager on the mound.
So back, pardon the interruption there, back to action. Coach Collins is finished with his talk with the pitcher. 2-0 pitch was taken for a ball. It's going to make 3-0 count. Let's see if Coach Weller's willing to roll the dice and turn Borland loose here on a 3-0 pitch. Three 0 pitch taken over the corner. Brings the count 3-1.
Looks like the help was real generous to the pitcher right there. A little outside, but again, he calls it a strike. It is a strike, right?
It is a strike. In 14 years of coaching, as much as I've asked, they've never changed a strike for me. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Elevated fastball, swung under just a little bit. Brings the count to full.
He had a home run swing right there, though. He got all of it on that swing, but missed.
With that wind blowing in, he better get all of it today.
Yes, it's a good strong wind right now.
Here's the 3-2 pitch.
Oh, little chin music right there.
Up and in, taken. Ball 4, and that will load the bases. Bring to the plate Harley Davidson. Davidson started the game on the mound and moved behind the plate as Meek took the mound.
Yeah, when I left, we were only down 1.
Latta loaded them up. They had an infield single. I believe maybe a walk or two, got a nice 1-out, 2 RBI single to right field. Was able to get out of it with only allowing 2. Davidson takes the first pitch, gets away from the catcher a little bit, but runner does not attempt to score. Ball 1. Arrington at third, Bills at second, Borland at first. Base hit right here, score 1, possibly 2, something in the gap. Here's a 1-0 pitch, missed in, 2-0. Looks like the Latta pitcher may be feeling for his command a little bit right here. Mr. Black, what do you think?
He's struggling a little bit right here, but, that's good for us, and hopefully we're able to take advantage of that.
2-0 count here. Maybe Harlow will get a fastball and get into one. And did get the fastball, but missed the plate away.
Well, right here, a walk's good as a hit. A walk's good as a hit right here.
That is the saying, and it is true. Coach Collins not looking very patient. Looks like the leash may be kind of short on his pitcher right here. 3-0 is the count. Bases loaded, 1 out.
There we go. Got a walk. And looks like Collins is walking out to change pitchers.
One of the easiest RBIs you'll get right there in the game of baseball. Bases loaded walk, get a free RBI. Didn't have to do anything. Padding the stats. Harley Davidson. RBI walk. Brings the Tigers a little bit closer here at 7-5. And indeed, Coach Collins is going to make a pitching change.
Got Meek up here. Bases loaded. Get a hit right here. We tie ball game up.
That would be nice.
Meek, a freshman here, he's done a good job this year. He's coming in as a freshman and playing and pitching. Had a couple of good hits throughout the season and has done a pretty good job of pitching.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe he hit his first career home run a week or so ago at the Rattan tournament.
He did hit one at the Rattan tournament, the big green monster.
It is the big green monster. I'm a little jealous. I didn't hit my first home run until the spring my freshman year, so he's way ahead of me, but he's a lot stronger than I was.
That's what I was going to say. He's got a little bit more power in him right now.
Yeah, he's a well-built kid.
Got the nice mullet going on, Got that little long hair.
Yeah.
Look.
Well, we're just upset we can't grow it.
No. I did have hair back in the 80s at one time.
I remember it. He looks like the lead singer for Flock of Seagulls.
No, I was thinking more Poison or Aerosmith.
Well, yeah, tomato, same thing.
We do have a good crowd out here today.
Did have a nice turnout.
Nice turnout, nice day for baseball. Looks like he is warmed up and ready to rock and roll.
Now again, we have Bills leading off third, Ty Borland at second, Harley Davidson, the trail runner, at first. Bases loaded, 1 out, Tigers down by 2.
Oh, is that going to fall? Is that going to fall?
It's down.
Good little bloop.
Looks like a line drive in the scorebook, Mr. Black. We don't throw those back.
That is true.
RBI single by Meek, drives in a run, makes the count now 7-6.
Bills can help himself out here. Oh, nice little shot. Oh, unfortunately, right at the shortstop.
Yep, just didn't quite get enough of it to get it over his head, but just didn't quite barrel that one up enough, I think, to get it over him. Otherwise, it would be a tied ball game. Brings up Davin Weller. Bases loaded. 2 away. Tigers down by 1.
You do have to commend him as a freshman. Those balls on the outside part of the plate, tried to go away with it.
He did, had a very good approach. Tried to take the ball that way, and as he gets older and develops more, he will have the strength, and that by spring will be at least a single, possibly a double in the gap.
You know, the one thing is that we are got quite a bit of freshmen this year, unlike a lot of years.
Yes, I believe we have 4 in the everyday starting lineup.
Yep.
That fastball was over, taken for a strike, 1-1's a count. Looked like a little cutter or slider right there. Looked like that ball had a little bit of movement to the outer part.
Yep.
Swung on and missed, 1-2.
Well, they're stepping in here. 2 strikes, and he's choking up, trying to put the ball in play.
Looks like he tried to throw the same pitch, but didn't quite get over the top of that one. Kind of stayed flat, ball stayed up, didn't get the same movement or tilt on that pitch.
Yeah. We have Weller with a good eye, leaving it up there, not chasing the ball.
Make the count 3-2 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Runners will be moving on the pitch here. So a base hit here should score at least 2.
And again, an adjective, a walk is score. A walk will score, just like a hit right here.
Well, I'll try to be an optimist. Pitch is high, 2-1.
Catcher's going out to the mound to conversate with the pitcher. During these times, what did your pitcher or your catcher always talk to you about when you were on the hill?
Usually it was settle down, quit throwing the thing all over the place, try to get in the zone right here. Don't worry about that last home run you gave up, something along those lines.
I think the catcher's doing the same thing here. You know, we've had 2 high fastballs out of the strike zone, try to settle him down.
Yes.
Got 2 outs right here, try to get the pitcher refocused and in the zone.
In all honesty, he probably went out there something like, hey, settle down right here. We've got 2 outs, come at this guy. Get it over the plate, let your defense try to help you right here.
Yep. And I don't think the talk worked. Hit Hunter Davidson in the back in between the numbers.
RBI the hard way.
That is the hard way. And I believe that is the second time he's been hit this game. He's hit it first at bat in the elbow, this time in the square of the back in between the numbers. However, he is rewarded with an RBI.
That brings to the plate Colton Borland. He led off the inning.
And as I predicted, he would get a hit.
You were correct. First pitch fastball, over for a called strike.
Borland chased down a ball hit to him in the second inning for a good play, keeping the runner from scoring. Let's see if he can do it at the plate here. He also laid down a bunt to move the runner, a little sack.
That's playing the game. That's what you want.
And yes. Doubt he lays down a bunt in this situation with 2 outs. But you never know.
You never know. One thing about baseball, you think you've seen it all, you haven't.
It's always something new to see. Oh.
1-2 pitch inside gets Borland in the leg, and that will bring Coach Collin to the mound for the second time this inning.
Looks like the pitcher is a little rattled, is unable to regain his focus and control. Looks like that has cost him his time on the mound. And Coach Collins goes to the bullpen. That will bring up the top of the lineup with number 7, Cody Arrington at the plate.
This call to the bullpen brought to you by Tupelo Baseball Concession Stand. Come get all your snacks here. Tupelo Concession Stand.
We make the best popcorn in town.
It's pretty good.
Yes, it is. And we make the best hot dogs in town, too.
So are you a mustard and ketchup guy? Mustard? How do you like your hot dogs?
We mix it with mustard and ketchup, a little bit of relish, a little bit of sauerkraut. Kind of like the Dodger dog.
Oh, the
If
Dodger
I'm
dog.
going to pick, I'm going to go with the Dodger dog.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, sir.
My ideal dog would be a mustard and ketchup, a little chili and cheese, or chili cheese dog.
Well, the chili has passed me by. Was able to eat the chili in my younger days, but I don't like to eat Tums afterwards. Chalky taste just is not my favorite. We have Arrington up to bat with Bentley Bills in the hole, or on deck, and Ty Borland in the hole. We want to commend our great camera job by Miss Ingram today. She has done an outstanding job for providing the camera angles for you at home.
Well, it looks like the pitcher has finished his warm-ups and is ready to toe the slab right here.
He looks like he may be a freshman. I could be wrong, but we'll see how he handles this situation here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. It's a good way to start with the strike.
Gets ahead right there. First pitch fastball. Had a little two-seam action to it. Kind of ran into the hitter a little.
Yep. Apparently not in the little hitter's box Arrington wanted for first pitch.
Breaking ball got away from him. Arrington had to duck to get underneath that one. He was a count at 1.
Good thing he's got cat-like skills right there.
You or I would have gotten hit.
I'd probably got hit, fell down, and started crying. Ooh, nice cut.
Just missed a fastball right there in Arrington's wheelhouse. Right on it. Timing was good. Fouled it straight back. Just missed driving that baseball.
That's probably one of the hardest things to do is hit a round ball with a round bat.
The great Ted Williams always said it was.
Well, that's a little easier for him than the rest of us. Oh, we got a high.
Looks like the wind's going to take it just out of play, over the fence. Foul ball.
Well, it looks like the softball team is getting close to finishing up. That is my cue to leave and turn it back over to Mr. Brett.
Softball team in preparation for their regional tournament. They will be at Rolfe.
Yes. Now I'm giving you a 7-9 score, a 2-run lead this time. Hopefully you can keep the lead and not let it slip away.
I'll do my best, sir.
Okay.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Tough pitch right there. Fouled away. Arrington just gets a piece to stay alive. Again, bases loaded. 1-2. See if he goes back to the breaking ball, if he may try to run a fastball in on get underneath the hitter's hands. And it was a fastball in, pulled a foul by Arrington. Good quick hands, yanked it foul. Count remains 1-2. And 1-2 pitch is another fastball in, pulled high to left field. Left fielder is moving underneath it and makes a nice catch. That will retire the side. And after 4 complete, it is Tupelo Tigers 9, Latta Panthers 7. 9-7 after 4 as we will be moving into the 5th inning here. Meek back on the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Again, Meek is a freshman, has a above average arm, especially for a freshman. Has pretty good velocity on the fastball. Breaking ball and changeup still a little bit of a work in progress, but overall lots of tools to work with. Meek does have a high ceiling, both as a hitter and on the mound. And here's his last warm-up pitch. Davidson fires down. And Tigers returning back to their positions, and here we go, top of the 5th inning. Davidson gives a sign. Meek sets, fastball down, ball 1. That ball in the dirt. That's a release point issue. Typically, you hold on to the ball a little bit too long, therefore it goes down. And 2-0 is the count. Virtually the same pitch. A lot of times you might be squeezing the baseball too hard, but it's definitely a release point based on when you release the ball as you're going to the plate. Release it too early, ball's high. You release it too late, ball's down. Here's a 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball, swung and missed, evens the count at 2-2. Well, after falling behind 2-0 with the 2 fastballs in the dirt, Meek seems to have regrouped a little bit and found his release point. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Another fastball, fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Two-two, kicks, fires, fastball away, swung and missed. Strike 3, that'll be the first out. Well, again, after falling behind, 2-0 count, Meek with 4 straight well-located fastballs, gets the punch out. Now the plate for Latta, number 00. I apologize for not having names, but I do not have a score lineup card in front of me. First pitch is a fastball that misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball, just didn't quite get around that one. Misses inside for a 2-0 count. Wasn't a bad pitch, just did not quite get the plays that stayed inside. Here's the 2-0 pitch, fastball away. Called strike 1. Fastball taken right there for strike 2 at the bottom of the zone. Maybe the very bottom of the zone. Some of the Latta fans didn't seem to agree with that call. Borderline pitch went our way. 2-2's the count, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Fastball battled at the plate, fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Meek calls time, call his catcher out. Now they seem to be on the same page. And we're back here. Davidson puts down the sign. Fastball hit up the middle. Second baseman Weller to his right, fields, makes a nice play, fires to first. For the second out, that's a 4-3 put out for those of you keeping score at home. Ball was hit pretty well up the middle. Weller made a nice play, moving to his right, got set, got rid of the ball quickly, made a nice strong throw. And 2 out, no one on. See if we can have a clean inning here for the Tigers. First pitch fastball, fouled straight back, 0-1. Second pitch fouled off down the right field line. Wind probably helped that one as it pushed it a little bit to the right. Makes the count 0-2. Again, with an 0-2 count as a pitcher here, this is where you want to try to expand the strike zone. You want to go off of the plate and see if the hitter will swing at something and get themselves out. You're not trying to throw it over here for a called strike 3. You're actually trying to go off the plate and get the hitter to chase. And there's a fastball away off the plate. Hitter laid off of it. Makes the count 1-2. Meek shakes off first sign, gets the one he wants right here. Here's the pitch, fastball up and out, taken, evens the count at 2. Well, as a pitcher right here, I wouldn't want to go any further. This is where I would try to come at the hitter. And he does with the fastball. Might have been just a little down. Hitter swung at it for a nice 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. After 4.5, Tupelo 9, Latta 7. Our assistant coach, Brandon Maggie, walks by and says something I was inaudible. I was unable to understand what he said. I'm sure it was very, very intelligent, though. Brandon Maggie is a Tupelo graduate. Very good player here, hit from the left side. Very tough to get out at the plate. There's several teams that I had that were pretty good. We come down here and he seemed like he always hit the ball hard against us every time. Well, number 11 for Latta back on the mound. He is the young man that finished the 4th inning. Retired Arrington on the fly out to left field, the F7. And Bentley Bills will lead off the action here in the bottom of the 5th. Again, we'd like to thank Mrs. Ingram and Mr. Black for setting up this web stream on Squirtle. And here we go. Here's the first pitch of the 5th. And pitcher gets ahead with the fastball away. Well located fastball right there. A 1 pitch is grounded to second base. Second baseman moves to his left. Fields it clean, fires to first. 4-3 put out to retire Bills. Brings to the plate 3-hole, Ty Borland. First pitch to Borland was a fastball away, taken. And if you're not aware, the regional tournament dates and times have been moved up. It was initially scheduled for Friday, Saturday. It has been moved to a Thursday, Friday tournament. Tigers were supposed to play at 4 o'clock on Friday. They will now be playing on Thursday, 2 o'clock at Red Oak versus Baptiste. Borland stands in with the 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball pulled foul. A little bit out in front, pulled that one in the dugout, makes count 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball up and in. Borland has to lean back out of the way. Makes the count 3-1. Borland, one of the more experienced players on this Tiger team, along with Bentley Bills as seniors, and has played a lot of baseball, so he's probably sitting dead red right here on a fastball, looking for that 3-1 pitch in his wheelhouse, looking for something he can hit hard. Hopefully drive into a gap for an extra base hit. Three-one pitch is a breaking ball. Fouled back. Borland seems a little aggravated because he missed that one. It did kind of remain out over the plate. But a nice pitch by the pitcher there to throw the hitter's timing off. So we've got a full count here. Pitcher planted to see that he will throw a breaking ball even behind in the count. So it could be anything right here, full count. And went with a fastball, missed down and in. That's going to be a one-out walk to Borland, which will bring to the plate number 12, Harley Davidson. Mrs. Ingram, have you ever been on a Harley Davidson, a motorcycle?
No, Honda's about my speed.
I wouldn't get on any of them. I'm scared to death of them. First pitch taking fastball up.
I sure wouldn't want to be in the driver's seat on one, but I sure do like to ride behind.
And those of you that don't know, Mrs. Ingram is a bicycling enthusiast. She likes the two-wheeled machines. 1-0 pitch is a fastball over the inner half. Called strike one. Evens count at 1. Tigers lead here in the bottom of the fifth, 9-7. Borland leads off first. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1-2. Davidson got a fastball there that he liked. Just missed it, fouled it straight back. One, two's the count, one out here. Pitcher gets the sign that he wants, comes set. Breaking ball. Kind of backed up a little bit on him. Got the strikeout there of Davidson. That'll be 2 outs here for the Panthers, bringing up the freshman, number 3, Tayson Meek. Pitcher picks to first to see if anything was going on. Ball was dropped by the first baseman. Doesn't get away far enough for anything to happen. Borland not typically a stolen base threat, although he did get a stolen base earlier in the game on a delayed steal. So the pitcher keeping a close eye on him. Borland off to a good lead, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, fastball, popped up to the right side. Second baseman goes back, calls for it, gets underneath it for the 3rd out of the inning. And that will do it for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th after 5 complete. It is Tupelo 9, Latta 7. And we're back here at Tupelo. Moving to the top of the 6th inning here. Meek on the mound again for his 3rd inning of work. Coming off clean 1-2-3 inning last half inning. Latta will be led off here by number 6. First pitch is a breaking ball away, missed down. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Fastball just off the outside. Makes count 2-0. Davidson puts down the sign. Here's a pitch by Meek. Fastball taken at the top of the zone there for a strike. 2-1 is the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Excuse me, that was the 3-1 pitch, as that was ball 4. My apologies, I missed one there. So a leadoff walk there by Meek brings to plate number 25. Runner at first takes his lead. Meek set, checks the runner, comes to plate with a breaking ball, ball 1. Again, when a breaking ball is up, generally you're not finishing your pitch. You're not getting out in front and throwing it, coming over the top of the breaking ball, putting enough spin over it, which actually brings the ball down and gives it its movement. 2-0 pitch taken outside. Davidson fires first for pickoff attempt of the runner. Throw was late, runner back safely. Which as you throw a fastball, it just comes off your fingers and creates backspin. Typically, the ball stays straight. Curveball, you actually have to create the spin by bringing your fingers over the top of the ball, getting spin going forward instead of backwards, and that's what allows the breaking ball to get its movement. 3-0 count here. Hitter probably taking, and he does, and it's a fastball up for ball 4. So back-to-back walks here by Meek. Looks like we'll bring a mound visit by assistant coach Maggie as he goes to the mound, and looks like Meek will be lifted here for a relief pitcher. As to the mound comes freshman Davin Weller. Meek will then move to right field. Bentley Bills will come in and play first, and Ty Borland will slide from first to second. So just give you a look around the Tiger infield right now. You have Bentley Bills at third, Cody Arrington at shortstop, Ty Borland at second, and Bentley Bills will be at first. Davin Weller comes in from his second base position, getting his warm-up tosses now. He'll come in a fairly tough situation here. We'll have 2 on, no one out, and middle part of the order for the Panthers coming up. I'm still baffled by the fact that Mrs. Ingram said she liked riding motorcycles. When you think you know someone and you find out you don't. I'm a big scaredy cat. I would not ride one, but she's tougher than I am.
Probably ignorance more so than anything.
It is bliss. Well, Davin Weller finishes warm-up tosses here. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not scared. I'm just intelligent. No, I'm scared. And back to action here as Weller's ready to go. Again, Latta with runners at first and second. Bill's playing behind the runner at first, and we've got timeout by the hitter as Davidson and Weller try to get on the same page here with their signs. Now he's got the one he wants, comes set. Weller's first pitch is a breaking ball down. Ball one. 1-0 the count here. 2 on, nobody out. Top 6 here at Tupelo High School. Davin checks the runners. Here's the pitch, fastball away. Ball in the dirt, blocked nicely by Davidson. Got out there with his glove, was able to knock that ball down. I would prefer to see him slide over and block that baseball just to make sure it doesn't get by him, but he did get the job done right there. 2-0. Here's the pitch, fastball, big swinging, fouled straight back into the mitt. Hitter was trying to do damage right there on that 2-0 fastball. Weller set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball driven deep to center field. Long ways, and that ball is gone. Home run. 3-run home run here. And the wind has slowed down a little bit, but it is still blowing pretty good. So that young man hit that ball very, very hard as it went out to dead center field over the 330 sign, giving the Panthers a 1-run lead now, 10-9. And to bat for Latta, number 22, left-handed hitter. Takes first pitch fastball down. Steps out, adjusts the batting gloves, looks down at coach for the last-minute instructions, and back in the box we go. 1-0 pitch is a fastball taken down again, ball 2. Two-0 pitch is a fastball down, 3-0. Most high school kids will take in a 3-0 situation, but this being middle of the order, you never rule it out. Here's a 3-0 pitch, taken, strike 1. Three-one pitch by Weller is fastball down, goes back to the screen for a walk. So no one out. Runner at first. Brings to the plate for Latta, number 8. And first pitch's fastball gets over. 0-1. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball belt high, popped up high. Ball will stay on the infield. Bill's underneath it. Nothing is routine today with this wind, folks. But that ball does find its way into Bill's glove for the first out of the inning. So we got one out, runner at first, and in steps for Latta, number 12, left-handed hitter. First pitch is a fastball down and away, 1-0. Weller checks the runner at first. Kicks, fires. Fastball. Strike one. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Weller with a quick move to first to check on the runner. Runner is back standing. One. Here's a pitch. Runner moving. Hit and run. Ball's popped into right field. Meek moves in and makes the play as the runner retreats to first. That will be the second out of the inning. So an F9 in your scorebook. Fly out to right field. Runner at first leads off the base. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken away. Ball one. Hitter for Latta will be number 15. One-0 pitch taken down for make the count 2-0. Here's a 2-0 pitch, fastball, jammed, hit up the middle, bobbled by Arrington, and the runner will reach first on an error. Ball actually got in and jammed the hitter, didn't hit it very hard. Might have had some awkward spin on it as it hit the ground and came up on Arrington. Arrington normally a sure-handed shortstop. Had a little trouble with that one. So we have Panthers on first and second and 2 away. And the first pitch is fouled straight back on a fastball. These are what coaches tend to call extra pitches because pitcher feels like it should have been out of the inning right there on a play, and then now you're having to throw extra pitches to get out of the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, fouled off to the right side. That is out of play. 0-2. Weller has the sign he wants. Come set. Breaking ball down the way. That is a wild pitch. Allows both runners to move up to second and third. Davidson unable to block that ball as it was a little too far outside and down. So now a base hit here can score 2 runs and takes away the force play. Infield on a ground ball will now have to throw the ball to first base to retire the out on the ground. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball down. Nice job by Davidson to block that one. Evens the count up at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on here in the top of the 6th inning with Latta leading 10-9. Pitch is a breaking ball, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will do it for the Panthers here in the 6th. And we're going to have a new pitcher here in the bottom of the sixth for the Panthers. Going to have a lefty on the mound. And leading off for Tupelo here in the bottom of the sixth will be first baseman, number 15, Peyton Bills. Bill swings it from the left side, although he is a right-handed thrower. Catcher and pitcher seem to have everything ready to go. Bill steps in, digs in, and ready to begin the bottom of the sixth inning here. And first pitch to Bills is taken low, ball one. 1-0 pitch is a fastball away, 2-0. Bills ready. Here's a 2-0 pitch. 2-0 pitch is a fastball away, taken. Brings count 2-1.
Mr. Brett, I don't know what to do with you. I've left twice with leads and come back and we're behind. What the heck?
Mr. Black doing everything he can.
You working hard?
Big guy from Latta hit a big 3-run shot to dead center field.
Ooh.
And here we are now down 10-9. 2-2 pitch is a breaking ball. It stays in, hits Bills.
Well,
we'll go to first here with nobody out.
Bills didn't hit a big one, but he took one there. Took a big one right between the numbers. Again, we want to have our viewers stay after the game's over. We will be doing senior night, honoring those seniors for their efforts.
Pickoff move to first, and Weller actually kind of did a freshman thing. He tipped his hand on the pickoff move. He showed bunt, so.
He will learn. It comes with experience and years underneath your belt.
And as the Latta third baseman noticed the bunt attempt, he is now in shallow on the grass, anticipating the bunt. It was taken off. Fastball taken, ball one. Bills off first. Weller at the plate. 1-0 pitch is fastball over the outside corner. 1-1. One pitch. It's a fastball up and out.
Weller being patient right there. Bill's getting him in a nice lead there. Weller's able to hold off on that pitch there.
Tried to get him swinging a high fastball there. He showed some discipline, took it. There you go. 3-1 pitch is a fastball over the outer part of the plate. Makes the count full.
Looks like our pitcher from Latta has lived on the outside the last several pitches. What's the possibility he busts him inside?
I bet he goes right back out there.
You are correct, however, that is just a little bit high. Weller, learning from his first at-bat, laid off fastballs. You think he was coached up by his dad after the last at-bats?
I'm sure there was some motivation to go into this at-bat. Yes, sir. The Tigers have runners at first and second here, no one out.
Davidson at the plate.
Again, pitcher showing a pickoff move to see if the hitter will show what he is going to do.
Got the first baseman coming in at the edge of the grass, expecting a possible bunt.
This would be a good time for a sacrifice bunt. Move both runners up. We'll see what Coach Weller has in mind. Hitter does show bunt, but the ball is taken away. Ball one. And we've got time as Coach Collins comes to the mound. And looks like our lefty will have a short day on the mound as 00 will now be your new pitcher.
This pitching change is being sponsored by the Country Store. Again, they are sponsoring our playoff breakfast with our softball and baseball teams. They are providing that meal, and a booster club is going to feed our players at the baseball field. We do appreciate everybody and everything that they do for our kids. Well, Davidson has been hit at least twice today. Will they get a hit or get hit?
Well, I'm going to say that the sacrifice bunt will remain on here in this situation. Pitcher they brought in here is kind of a little three-quarter delivery, which puts a little sink on the ball. So as far as for a bunter, this is what you want. It makes it a little easier to get the top half of the ball and keep the ball on the ground. So I'm going to go with the sacrifice bunt stays in play, and we'll see what happens from there. But it would not be the first time if I was wrong.
Well, you've been Nostradamus so far, so, very unlikely that you're going to be wrong in this situation. You're talking about the sinking movement. One of the cardinal sins in bunting is popping it up.
Yes.
So hopefully we do not do that. We're able to lay it down here and move the runners.
When I was coaching, I always liked in a bunting situation, or I felt the opponent was going to bunt, I like to try to throw breaking balls or even fastballs up, once again, to try to get them to pop that up and hope to catch it and maybe even double a runner off, being a little over-aggressive on the bases. But
we'll see the bunt is still in play here with no outs, runners at first and second. Third baseman crashing down hard.
so wheel play was put on there by the Panthers as they were anticipating the bunt as well, trying to get the lead runner. So in this situation, third baseman's got to come hard, and the shortstop has to be able to get to third to cover that vacated spot in order to try to get that lead runner here in a close game in a bunt situation.
Which is very hard because our shortstop is playing up the middle more, rather close to second base. He's going to have a lot of ground to cover on this wheel play.
And they did not have it on that time as Davidson takes fastball in the dirt for ball 3. So maybe that was just a one-time defense there put on by Coach Collins, hoping to field the bunt and get the lead runner at third. But nonetheless, here's the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken in the dirt, ball 4, and that will load the bases.
That brings up Colton Borland. No outs, bases loaded. Tough situation for a freshman to be in.
Ideally, right here, I think the Tigers would like to have a deep fly ball in the outfield to score a run. Obviously a base hit, but you do not want a ground ball right at somebody as a chance to turn a double play.
We have the corners up. Second and shortstop playing at double play depth.
And the
the reason you do this defensively is if the ground ball is hit to third or first, they're going to try to cut the runner off at the plate. Up the middle, they will try to turn two.
Right now, Borland's doing a very good job of being patient and has run the count to 2-0.
That young man is unable to get the ball over the plate as he walked Davidson on 3 straight pitches and has fallen behind Borland 2-0, and that will be it as we will have a pitching change.
One little bit of advice or a side note today: if you plan on attending the playoff games at Roth or Red Oak, the charge will be $7 across the board for both students and adults. They have raised the prices up to $7.
And that is not set by the school, correct? That is actually by the OSSAA.
Yes, sir. All proceeds from the gate will go to the OSSAA.
And for those that don't know, that is the governing body of our Sports and Activities Association here in Oklahoma. And our reliever here is a right-handed young man, number 15. Good-looking body, over the top on his delivery, has a pretty decent fastball.
We'll see if he can come in and find the zone.
It's what you call a straight over-the-top delivery. Arm on release is about at the 12 o'clock on a clock. It would be straight over the top.
Not a lot of movement on his fastball.
No, really, the more over the top a pitcher is, typically the less movement they have, the further the arm gets away from the body, out to the side, get a little bit more movement, but sometimes you lose a little velocity. So that is the trade-off.
Oh, also you put yourself in position for more arm injuries.
Well, it looks like Coach Collins is going to change it up a little bit here. He's going to bring his infield in. Everyone's going to try to cut the run off the plate here. So anything out of the infield here will score at least 1 run here for the Tigers.
We will take a bloop over the top of the infield also.
First pitch fastball taken over the inner half. Makes count 2-1.
Smart move by our freshman here.
I agree.
Making him throw strikes.
Especially after seeing so many balls in a row, I agree with that. I think that's a good move. 2-1 pitch is fastball up, taken. Makes count 3-1 to Borland.
What's the reasoning you feel is behind bringing the infielders all up?
Well, typically you do that to cut the run off the plate and it may just be to practice it for regionals. I don't think in a normal game, Coach Collins would have brought them in there in the 6th, as it was not the time or the go-ahead run, excuse me. I figured he would have probably played them back, but with it being playoff week, this is a good opportunity to work on this situation.
He leaves the infield in up on the grass. Catcher does a good job of knocking down the ball in the dirt, keeping it in front.
Looks like there might have been a little bit of confusion on the sides right there between the pitcher and the catcher. And as the walk to Borland will force in the tying run, evening the game here at 10. Well, back to action here as we have a 1-0 count to Tigers leadoff man Arrington. Arrington takes the ball High, 2-0 count.
Latta pitcher did something unique. He changed balls after it got scuffed. Usually a pitcher likes the ball be a little scuffed, get a little bit more movement and break on it. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir, you are. But this happened time and time again when I was coaching. Whether I don't know if it was just I didn't do a good job conveying it to my kids or what, but they think a ball has a scuff in it. We need to get rid of it. I want that new ball. No, you want the ball that has a scuff or a cut, as it catches more air and has a tendency to move a lot more. The kids these days, you see it time and time again.
Harrington takes a strike right there to bring the count to 3-1.
Fastball there makes the count full. Tigers have bases loaded, nobody out, and leadoff man Cody Harrington at the plate. Full count pitch is ball 4, taken up and away. That will bring in the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th.
I'm going to say this may be the first game I've seen this many walk RBIs.
It is, which coming off the district tournament last week, I figured both these guys are throwing maybe some younger arms to get through this. Their better arms may have thrown last week, therefore they, due to the pitch count rule, they may not be eligible today.
Plus, it allows you to add a little depth into your pitching staff for playoffs.
It does. Adds some depth, gives these guys some innings against pretty good quality opponents, and just gives them more experience to as they move on in their baseball career as well.
We have senior Peyton Bills at the plate now.
I'm going to call it double to right center.
Did I call him Peyton? This is Bentley. Bentley Bills at the plate.
Isn't that what they do on the Rangers games? They put in the call.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to put in the call right here. Bill's going to get around on one here, and we're going to double to right center and score 2 more.
I'm going to go grand slam here. The wind has died down. Pitcher has a little bit of velocity, but little movement, which seems to be right up Bills' alley for a good drive.
He's got the count in his favor here at 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a strike over the outer part of the plate. Catcher comes up, fires to third, tries to catch a runner asleep at third base, tried to steal an out. Davidson beats it back safely.
Count 2-2. Apparently Bills didn't like that call. He felt it was a little low and outside. But when you got 2 strikes, you got to guard the plate. He brings up fellow senior Ty Borland here with 1 out. Shortstop, second baseman, move back to double play depth.
Corners are still in, which they can go whichever way the ball takes them. They can come home, or if the ball's to the third baseman's left, he will probably try to roll it up the middle.
Catcher looked to throw it down to first. The first baseman is glad he didn't because he could not see due to the sun in his eyes.
I remember playing here in high school, and this time of day, first base, it is tough to see the ball from the plate.
Borland leaves it up high. And on cue, the second baseman is now getting sunglasses from the shortstop because of the glare.
As the sun begins to set, as we get a little bit closer to fall, it just seems to get right in that eye level about this time, and it can be difficult to pick the baseball up with that sun glaring in your eyes.
Got a 3-0 count to Borland. who wisely takes the strike.
Still well ahead in the count, can be patient here and look for his pitch, something he likes in his zone. Doesn't have to chase here on a borderline pitch.
And his patience pays off with a walk. RBI again.
There's that run batted in. We will take it. That makes the score now 12-10.
That brings up starting pitcher Harley Davidson, who last week hit 2 home runs in back-to-back at bats in district play
In the same inning.
in the same inning, which is very unusual in high
Very
school.
rare. Very rare. I told him the next day I've seen a lot of things. I hadn't seen that a whole lot.
This one's not quite going to get out. Hesitation by the shortstop and second baseman, and they are unable to turn a double play.
No, that fastball appeared to get in on his hands a little bit. That's what we pitchers used to call jamming a hitter or getting in their kitchen. They able to avoid the barrel, so the ball doesn't go very far and it doesn't go very hard. That one there, he's probably going back to the dugout with his hands wringing.
Well, luckily we're not at 20 degrees, because when you do that at 20-degree weather, that is not the most pleasant.
It is even worse. You are correct. So Davidson reaches first on the fielder's choice. Put runners at the corners and 2 down. And
Meek at the plate.
well
Smart.
located fastball right there. That was a nice pitch by the pitcher. That's a pitcher's pitch.
Yep. Yeah. Obviously, was not where Meek likes it on the first pitch, so he wisely let it go instead of chasing it and waiting on his pitch. Meek
That one-
takes a mean cut right there.
That one was more in his hitter zone, happy zone as they like to say sometimes, but he had a good swing at it, just came up a little bit late on it, I believe. So we got an 0-2 count here to Tayson.
Oh, pitcher's pitch right there. About an inch offside the plate. Gets called third strike.
And that will bring us to the top of the 7th here. Tigers come back and retake the lead here, 13-10. 3 outs away from putting this one in the books, Mr. Black.
Yes, and getting ready to hopefully end on a positive note, and able to pick it up and take it with us to Red Oak on Thursday.
You mind telling us once again what the ceremonies are going to happen after the game and what's going on?
After the game, we will be doing senior night to honor our 2 seniors for their hard work and dedication for 4 years in this program. Viewers, you will have a slight delay of a black screen as we move our camera onto the field. So stay with us no matter what, because again, there will be a little bit of a black screen for a little bit until we can move our cameras. But we will be broadcasting senior night tonight. We want to thank the Booster Club for providing flowers from both the softball seniors and the baseball seniors. That is one thing we do have working for us here at Tupelo. We have a very good Booster Club, and we also have a lot of community support for our athletic programs.
And the Booster Club, one thing about them and our small school, they don't just support the athletic programs, they would support all of our programs, whether it be FFA, whether it be student council, whatever it may be, elementary, for our coin store. They go above and beyond and do so much for our kids of our school, and we do want to thank them.
This year they started off by giving every student in our school a Tupelo face mask to wear as protective covering, which I thought was very generous of them and very wise in today's time. And I don't know if we had a chance to thank them properly, but we want to do that right now and thank them for that. You know, they're always looking for new members. If you want to become a new member, get in touch with Sarah Bills or Brandy Weller. They can sign you up. That is $25 for new member fees. You get a T-shirt for that.
Yes, you do. Nice T-shirt.
Yes, and you can be a part of helping uh, them raise money to help our school along the way. I know last year they bought signs for our seniors to hang up, and this year they also did that for our softball and baseball teams. They bought sign or senior banners.
We have them displayed here proudly at both parks.
And they turned out very nice.
Yes, they were.
We got Weller on the hill, missed a little low with a curveball.
Got ahead with a fastball, tried to throw a breaking ball right there, and almost had the young man to chase it, but he held up just in time, so the count's 1-1.
Follows that up with a strike.
Speaking of the mask, over in the elementary, many of our students that are wearing the mask in the elementary are wearing the one that was provided by the Booster Club, so they are being used, and we are appreciative.
In the high school, we are doing the same. They're using those. One little fashion thing that we might want to point out to the viewers that you don't see a lot in today's time is the knickers look by
Yes.
the shortstop and the pitcher right now.
Yes, they're kind of what you would call old school, and what he means by that, they have their pants up just below the knee. Nice breaking ball right there by Weller to freeze the hitter for the first out of the inning, but a lot of players nowadays wear their pants all the way down to their shoes, but shortstop Arrington and pitcher Weller both have their pants high, and then the socks, the stirrups showing, so that's just a preference by them, just a personal preference.
I like the support of the old school look that was very popular all the way up until the late 90s and then the early 2000s when the long legs started coming into play.
We had actual, there's
a
hit
deep
hard.
drive. Oh, off the wall. Ball hits the middle of the left field wall. Davidson does a good job getting the ball in.
Woo, that was close.
That was close. He put that on a ride.
Yep, he hit that ball very well. Luckily, the air's cooled off a little bit, and there's just enough breeze still. May have kept that one in the park. Otherwise, that ball would have been gone and would have cut it to 2. So that'll put a runner in scoring position after the double with 1 out. Breaking
Little
ball
outside.
just missed off the corner. I agree. One 0 pitch is another breaking ball.
Davidson with a throw down to second to keep the runner honest.
Well, Weller, after falling behind 2-0 on 2 breaking balls here, almost has put himself in a position where he has to come at the hitter here with a fastball.
This is the batter's pitch right here. And the batter takes advantage of it, swings. However, it's a high fly ball out to right field.
Runner caught by Meek.
Runner is unable to advance.
Meek did a good job catching that, get the ball in quickly, not allowing the runner to tag or move up. So the runner will stay at second with 2 outs here. And Weller, I believe, will get another shot at the young man that actually hit the home run in the previous inning.
See if Weller can come in and close this game out and put it in the books and let us go on about our business tonight.
Good start right there, getting ahead of him with a breaking ball. No balls, 1 strike. See what he goes to here.
He has liked the breaking ball the last 5 pitches.
That one there, I think he held on to just a little bit long. It bounced up there. Davidson did a good job of blocking that one, not allowing the runner to advance.
Now do we come in with an inside fastball down and away?
And he did indeed come with the fastball, but the hitter a little bit underneath it, fouled it straight back. Weller ahead here, 1-2. I'm guessing we're going to see the old curveball one more time here. What do you think?
Curveball or high and inside? Set up the curveball on the next pitch. He's got a pitch to waste.
Yes, he does.
And you were right, Mr. Brady come in with a curveball again.
He had the curveball there, had the young man out in front, pulled it foul.
What's the chances of a changeup right here?
A changeup's not a bad pitch right here, as he was out in front of that one, which the curveball again would be good. But if you're going to throw it again, you need to get that one further out of the zone and in the dirt.
Threw the curveball again, just a little too far outside though.
But as a pitcher, that's what you want to do. You want to expand the zone a little bit after the young man swings at it, see if you can get him, use his aggressiveness against him.
We give the credit to the batter here. He's fighting off several good pitches by Weller to stay alive.
Here's a 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, breaking ball. Grounded to short.
Weller got him to do what he wanted to. Tried to pull that breaking ball on the outside corner, which ends up into an easy out.
And after that 6-3 ground out, that will do it for this ball game here. The Tigers win the tune-up over Latta, 13-10. We'd like to wish both these clubs good luck in the playoffs. Again, viewers, stay with us as there will be just a little bit of a lapse here as we get things ready for the senior night ceremonies that are immediately to follow. Our first senior going to be recognized tonight is Ty Borland. He is the son of Todd Borland and Dee Dee Borland. I'm hoping our viewers can hear, hoping the microphone's picking up what Mr. Black says, because I can't repeat it as quick as he's saying it. I will be quiet and let them honor the seniors. Bentley Beals, next senior, son of Josh Beals and Sarah Beals.
Bentley is the son of Josh and Sarah Bills. His grandparents are Randy and Christy Bills, and Butch Knight and Debbie Sheen. Bentley has been in Tupelo since he was in pre-K. His honors and awards are 3 state appearances in baseball, 2 area appearances in basketball, and being on a technical honor roll for 4 times. His activities and hobbies are playing sports, fishing, hunting, shooting guns, and horsing around with his friends and family. His future plans are pursue his dreams and become a game warden. Bentley, we appreciate each and everything that you've done for this program and our school. Thank you. At this time, I'm going to let Coach Roy do a little speech about each one of these players. And then afterwards, we'll let parents come out and take a couple of pictures. I don't really have any more to add other than, I appreciate these 2 guys and what they've done, not only this year, but even in the past. I've got to see them grow, not only as ball players, but as young men. And really proud of both of them this year. We've got a young group, and a lot of times with a young group, you need your seniors to kind of lead the way. And I think they've done a pretty good job of that. Obviously, we can be better today. We didn't play real well, but we found a way to win. And, this time of year, that's really all that matters. You just got to find a way to win games. And these 2 guys have been a part of a lot of winning teams. 3 state baseball appearances. I think there have been 4. The spring hadn't happened like it happened. And hopefully we can punch 2 more this year and start this fall. But like I said, Bentley and I appreciate everything you guys have done. I know Coach Maggie feels the same as I do. And I think if both players, they'll tell you these are not only 2 good ball players, they're 2 pretty good young men. And I think they've earned the respect of their teammates. And I think that, I think sometimes we get caught up in trying to be a great ball player. I think it's most important to be a great person. And, ball playing will come to an end. I think both these guys in life are going to be good people. And to me, that's really what it's all about. So, like I said, they've won a lot of games for us. And I think Thursday, Friday, they'll just continue to do that. Hopefully get us to Oklahoma City next week. But Billy, I appreciate it. Anybody else want to sit here and jabber a lot? Also, I don't want to go without talking about their parents. Obviously, playing my ball with these guys and their brothers, and their parents have been around them a lot. They've been really supportive over the years. And I appreciate them trying to support the program, not only the boys, but also the girls, also basketball. This is going too. So that's really good to have supportive people at home that are supporting the cause of us trying to put together a good team and try to build young people. We want to thank the Booster Club for getting these players their awards. We also want to thank the Booster Club for arranging for our softball and baseball being donated by the country store. So we appreciate each and everything that they've done to make that happen. We want to invite you to come support the baseball team down at Red Oak Thursday at 2 o'clock. They'll be playing Batiste. And then our softball team Thursday at 2 o'clock will be playing Eva Sickles at Rock. So you have a good opportunity to come out and support our team. Again, at this time, I'm going to let parents come out and take pictures. Before you go, Bentley and Ty, once that happens, I need you to go over with Miss Eager Miss Standing, okay? Thank all of you for coming out and supporting us. Appreciate it.
By Coach Weller and Mr. Black, our high school principal, in honoring of our 2 seniors, Ty Borland and Bentley Bills. Bentley is number 14, and Ty is number 6. If you were unable to hear some of the things being said, I apologize, but these two young men have been in 3 state tournaments in baseball, 2 area tournaments in basketball, and probably, as Coach Wells said, would have been 4 if it had not have been for COVID.
Yeah. I want you to look into the camera and tell the viewers at home one thing that you're going to remember from your high school baseball career. One thing that you'll remember from your high school baseball career. Kyle?
Ty-
One thing that you would tell freshmen coming in. One thing you tell freshmen coming in. Um, Obviously, we want you to thank the people that have been there to support you each and every time. I want you to tell me something that you appreciate with your parents throughout these years. All right, we want to thank you. All right, go back to your family.
And that is going to do it for our broadcast this evening with the ball game. Again, Tupelo won the ball game 13-10, and that will do it. Just one moment for our senior night ceremonies. We'd like to get a quick shot of our number 1 fan and scoreboard operator, Daryl Weller. We'd like to thank him for all the time that he puts in and helps us out here running the scoreboard. Thank you, Daryl.
Wave at the camera, Daryl. There you go.
If you're a Tupelo baseball fan, you know Daryl. He's been keeping the score here for many, many years, and we owe him a big debt of gratitude for all his years of service.